Hey y'all, this is Q coming back at you with another video. So today I want to talk about codependency. Is your happiness on hold? Are you waiting for the perfect mate, the perfect job, the perfect amount of money to drop into your bank account in order for you to live and to be happy? Are you literally holding yourself away from your ability to be happy just where you are? Do you need something outside of yourself in order for you to feel fulfilled, entertained, to feel joy, to feel peace, to feel happiness, to feel alive? When you are alone in your own company, in your own energy, are you miserable? Do you feel like something's missing? Are you lonely? Are you ever able to be happy by yourself, all by yourself? If you are not able to find joy and peace of mind in your own company ever, then you are definitely codependent. And the first step to overcoming codependency is to, 1, acknowledge that you are codependent. 2, do not judge yourself for being codependent. Do not beat yourself up for it. Just acknowledge it. 3, learn to love yourself. All my videos go back to self-love. Self-love is the firm foundation in which you need to be standing on. You can build anything when you have a firm foundation, but you must first learn to love yourself. Learn to love yourself, accept yourself just as you are. Learn to fill your own cup up. You've ever heard the saying that you can't pour from a dry well, where you cannot. If you have a big desire to help people in any way, form, or fashion, but you put you on the back burner and you never help yourself first, then you are no good to anyone. So you have to learn to love yourself. And there's so many ways you can learn to do that. You can literally read books about it. You can get a therapist. You can do what I do, which what I do is I look up all the free material I can find on the subject and I study it. I study what resonates with me. YouTube is a perfect example. There's videos on how to do everything on YouTube. There's a bunch of books you can read on it too. But there's so many ways for you to start to learn to practice self-love, and it's not a one and done thing. This is something that you do every day of your life. Every day of your life, you wake up, you nourish yourself, you do the things that fill you up, that fill you with joy, that fill you with peace. You learn to accept yourself. You can use affirmations, you can pray, you can do a combination of both. You could do mirror work. Now when I say mirror work, that's you standing, of course, in a mirror, and you're talking to your own reflection. You should look yourself in the eyes when you do this. And use affirmations, positive affirmations. Tell yourself that you love you. Even if you don't feel like you do yet, start doing it. Trust me, it'll come. Point out all the things about yourself that you love physically and all the things that are not physical. If you have a great personality, just speak life into yourself. Encourage yourself. Think about all the situations you've overcame that you never thought you'd be able to. When you were in them, you were petrified, you were terrified, and you were like, there's no way that I'm going to be able to make it through this in one piece. And not only did you make it through, you made it through in one piece, and then you came out better. Acknowledge your victories. Acknowledge your victories. Acknowledge all the times that you went through heavy losses, and you still made it, and it still strengthened you. And you still stood strong, and you became a better person because of it. So learn to love yourself, and ask yourself every day when it's time for you to make decisions, what is the healthiest and most self-loving choice for me? I got this from somebody whose YouTube channel that I look at all the time. She does a bunch of videos on the law of attraction, and she's amazing. And I ask myself this all the time: what is the healthiest and most self-loving choice for me? And I weigh the pros and the cons. And that is going to help you a lot. So if you are struggling with the codependency towards like alcohol or some type of substance outside of yourself that you know is harming your body, maybe it's causing you to act out in ways that wind up harming other people, so you have this salad that you can eat, and then you have this double stuffed crust pizza you can eat, and you know that you would like to lose 10 pounds, but eating this double stuffed crust pizza, which looks delicious, may actually help to add 10 pounds to you, whereas this salad will not. So at that moment, what is the most healthiest and self-loving choice for you? Another example is you could have the same two options in front of you, but let's say you are somebody who eats healthy almost 24/7. Everything you eat is extremely healthy. Maybe you want to have a kickback day, just have fun, not worry about what you're eating. You just want to enjoy some good food. Eating the double stuffed crust pizza may be the best option for you. That may be the healthiest and most self-loving choice for you, because it's time for you to unwind and just live a little and eat some pizza instead of only eating salad. It just really depends on your situation. But if you really think that you need a person outside of you, or a job, or just anything outside of you in order for you to feel fulfilled, you are very much mistaken. Now, these things and these people can add to your happiness, but you can find happiness and fulfillment right where you are. And at the end of the day, if you really want to create something beautiful for yourself, you kind of have to learn to find happiness right in the spot you are. Even if the spot that you're in is uncomfortable, it's not your destination, you want to go somewhere else, you want to be somewhere else, you can do it. But you have to find peace where you are. And you have to know that your worth is not tied to material possessions. It's not tied to a person, their affection, their attention, and whether they're attracted to you or not. You are still worthy all by yourself, sitting in your own skin, sitting in your own car, sitting in your own house by yourself alone. You are still worthy and deserving of all things great and good. And you have to know that. You have to know that. And you have to learn to validate your own self. You have to be comfortable with who you are and with who you are becoming. And you have to love yourself through the tough times, through the hard times. Encourage yourself. Encourage yourself. Love yourself. Love yourself. And become dependent upon no one or no thing outside of you in order to fulfill you. You can fulfill you. You really can. And you will be happiest when you are that way, because your mood is going to be so up and down if you are dependent upon someone outside of you to make you happy, or if you're dependent on outside circumstances to make you happy. We all know that in this day and age, the stuff that goes on outside, there's always going to be something that pops up that may not be pleasant. But if you let every little thing get to you and steal your joy and rob you of your peace of mind, rob you of your self-worth, then you're going to be a very unbalanced person who's walking around angry, upset, saying, why me? Why is all this stuff happening to me? Well, why not you? Stuff happens to all of us. It's a part of the journey. You're going to go through stuff. You're going to go through ups and downs, but it's about how you talk to yourself while you're in the process, and what you think about. And what you think about matters, because your mental it creates your reality on so many levels. So you don't need anyone outside of you or anything outside of you to fulfill you or to make you happy. You have the power to do that right where you are, right where you sit. And that's all I got for y'all today, people. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Please remember to comment, like, and subscribe. And y'all have a good day. Peace.